There is a new S1000RR around the corner, and now we have real spy photos that we want to share with you. We're going to analyze these pictures and see what we can see on this new motorcycle. It's looking very promising. And by the way, I'm Manny from Motomillion, and we sell motorcycle parts. We curate the highest end and the best parts for all your motorcycles. Go check it out at motomillion.com. Let's get to the pictures. The first picture, and it's undeniably S1000RR, guys, and I have it on my phone because I just got these pictures and I'm looking through them. Number one giveaway is the engine case covers that we see. It looks extremely similar to the current S1000RR engine, but there are some changes when you look around of this engine that is exactly not the same, especially the frame. But then when we look at the front end, it has these massive wings, and we're used to winglets on super bikes, but this also looks like the new concept RR bike that BMW unveiled a couple months ago. The windscreen again looks very similar to the S1000RR shape, but when we look around the motorcycle, the wheels are definitely S1000RR cast wheels. The rotors are definitely S1000RR rotors that are meant for the cast wheels. But what do we see? We see in this picture what I believe is high pure calipers. So is BMW going to go back to Brembo and give us the upgraded brakes that all of these super bikes deserve? Because as you know, on the previous generations, they did not include the Brembo calipers anymore, which was a big letdown. And it's really hard to tell, but the front fork may be an Öhlins fork, but we don't see any Öhlins markings, but it's the same gold color. And at the back, we have some weird looking blue caliper on an underslung setup. So might this be an M1000RR? We don't know, but it may be an S1000RR or an M1000RR. You guys be the judge. The tail actually looks very similar to the 2013-14 S1000RR tails. But let's flip through the pictures and see some different angles, because just from the side profile, we could tell it's a BMW S1000RR, but the striking angles are the other angles of this motorcycle. And this is the front angle. And now, wow, so the headlights are very different, and definitely S1000RRs are not coming back with asymmetric headlights. You could tell the intake looks a lot like the M1000RR intakes that we've seen, and also the 25, 26 S1000RRs. There is a little divot thing right under the front windshield. That again looks like a design cue from the 26 M1000RR, but these winglets are massive. I don't know what you guys are going to think of the winglets when you see it, but wow, those winglets are quite gigantic. And if you're not a winglet fan, this may be a big letdown, and it's a lot more aggressive. The M1000RRs of 25-26 model year had very curved and beautiful winglets, unlike the square ones that they had before that the S1000RR has. And again, when we look around this picture, the front fender looks S1000RR-ish. It actually has a reflector on the side. You could definitely tell that the caliper is the high pure caliper in this picture. And also the radiator and oil cooler looks similar to the previous generation. I'm looking at the rear sets. The swing arm looks different, but it may be covered, so we don't know about that. And it looks like it has the Akrapovič titanium exhaust. As far as the cat goes, it looks like an Akrapovič logo on there at least. So we might as well say this might be an M1000RR, but take a look at the mirrors. The mirrors also have a wing on it. New thing that they're considering, maybe they saw Rizoma makes the aero wing mirrors, so they thought that they could use the mirrors for aero. Let's go to the next picture. The next picture is of the back of this motorcycle. Again, the rear wheel, this is a more still shot, so it looks very much like the cast wheels. I'm trying to look around to see if I could find any cues, because I just got these pictures and we wanted to make the video as soon as possible. The tail, again, if you take a look at it, one design feature of the BMWs are that the turn signals are integrated with the brake lights. In this case, it definitely is the same. There's no tail light that's visible. Will act as your turn signals and your brake lights. It looks like the rear subframe, the underbelly of the subframe is carbon fiber on it as well. Let's take a look what else. Does the chain look like the endurance chain? Hard to tell from this picture, but let's go over to the next picture. This is another picture of the front end. This time the headlights are on, and you can see the rider is actually adjusting the mirrors. Maybe they're trying to get the aero effect on, or maybe they're just adjusting the mirrors. But in this angle, again, it looks a lot like that Concept RR bike. The headlights are on. You can see the DRL, so they made the DRLs very little, but I like it. You know, it looks BMW-esque, right? It looks like an S1000RR or M1000RR, but it has a more aggressive front end. I think the winglets remind me of the Japanese styling. It's very sharp, it's very brute. I would have expected this from a Kawasaki, perhaps. But again, let's go to the next picture now. So this picture also shows that there is a bike that has dynamic dampening control, and that looks exactly like the sensors that's on the S1000RRs or the M1000RRs, but the M1000RRs don't have sensors, right? They have static suspension. It's the S1000RR that has dynamic dampening. So maybe this is the S1000RR. And also one thing to note, so I'm looking at all the details, guys. The handlebars, right? So the clip-ons, just like the S1000RRs starting 2020, they're clamped onto your upper triple. Again, this confirms to us that this is definitely a BMW product if you haven't been able to tell so far. The buttons on the left side, there's a lot of buttons. There's no wonder wheel, which may be a good thing, but there is up, down, left, right, plus, minus, a home button, and also some star. Maybe that's another button for something cool. Oh, I saw something right now. This is definitely a BMW because the grips say BMW on it. And let's go to the next picture. This is another side angle of the bike. Again, the BMW logo is covered, but now that we saw that the grip says BMW on it, we know that it definitely is a BMW. But on this side angle, I'm going to note a couple things. The engine case cover, right? So the case cover, we're looking at the left side, that looks very BMW-ish. The sprocket cover and the frame part, if you take a look at an S1000RR of the current generation, is totally different. The hoses that they have for coolant looks very similar. In this angle, let's take a look to see if you can see that Akrapovič logo on the exhaust, but we don't. And I don't think this is a titanium exhaust on it anyways. The rear hugger doesn't look anything like the current generation hugger. And let's take a look at that swing arm. That swing arm looks, again, different than what we have on the S1000RRs right now. And let's run to the next picture. In here, you see the dash. The dash looks like a huge, giant tablet. So we don't know if this dash is going to be what's on the bike or this is a development bike so that they have a completely different dash, but that has to be the largest iPad they've ever fitted onto a motorcycle. There is some 2D lap timers and everything else, and there's a lot of cables that I see under the upper triple. That's again for development purposes. You see a little bit of the tank cover and has the slats on the side. That reminds me of the Yamaha R1s. And there's a lot of carbon fiber, so you see that it may be carbon fiber or maybe some sort of a natural fiber that holds the windshield in place, the front headlight fairing as we call it. And also, one other thing that's very interesting that caught my attention right now is that the brake side is, of course, hydraulic brakes, but if you take a look, it's running a hydraulic clutch as well, because S1000RRs traditionally always had cable clutches. Does this mean that BMW is going to run into a hydraulic clutch? We don't know. The profile of the windshield is not the same as the current generation S1000RRs, but the little piece that's on the sides, it definitely is an S1000RR windshield that is the same on the current S1000RRs. And again, on the grips, you can see that BMW writing on it. And I think that's all. You know, we'll show you another picture. And in this picture, the only thing that catches my attention is the exhaust. Again, it looks like the Concept RR exhaust that we saw. And also in the back, the wheel design. The rear wheel looks like actually an M wheel. So there's an M logo on the rear wheel. Tire says SuperTech RR, but the wheel is a new design of a forged wheel, because if it says M on it, it must be a forged wheel, but the front wheels were definitely cast wheels. I'm looking at the subframe. It's mounted differently than the current subframe, and the frame is completely different. But also, the rear sets look quite nice on this. It must be the M package or the performance package or the billet package as they call it for the rear sets. It looks, again, very similar to the current billet package bikes, but I don't know what you think. I kind of like what I'm seeing. It's a move forward for the BMWs. The screen is quite large, and also BMW going to a Hydraulic clutch is totally different from what we've seen from BMW before. I want to hear your thoughts. That was my quick impressions going through these pictures. We wanted to produce this video and get it out to you as soon as possible. But if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Until next time, guys, have a good one.